I've always been involved in the martial arts. I had spent multiple years studying a fighting style that had remained unchanged for centuries. And in 1993, I was honored to earn and receive my black belt. That same year, however, something came along that completely disrupted everything we knew about human combat. The very first Ultimate Fighting Championship aired and put all martial arts to a true acid test by pitting opponents against each other inside of an octagon to see which style truly was the best. And since that fateful night in November, we've been witness to a shockingly expedited evolution of all human combat. In the 30 years since the first UFC, we've seen more improvement and refinement to fighting styles than all throughout the centuries of martial arts existence. And needless to say, the black belt I toiled so hard for definitely started to lose some of the luster it once had. So I had a choice to make. I could act like an ostrich, stick my head in the sand, be happy with my achievements so far, and let the world of mixed martial arts just pass me by. Or I could painfully don a white belt again, something I had not done in years, admit my complete lack of knowledge on more modern, battle-tested combat styles, and completely rebuild my skill set from scratch. Next year marks 30 years since the day I decided to start over, and I'm glad I did. The amount of knowledge I've accumulated since that day made the path to achieving my black belt seem like a preschool class. And it made me realize that while I may wear a black belt around my waist, in my mind, I'm always going to be a white belt. Because later in life, the same exact thing happened to me again, but this time in business. In growing and scaling my own marketing agency, much like traditional martial arts, a path had been pre-designed for me by those who came before me. Perfect your skill set, grow a team of key expert players, build an impressive headquarters, then expand your service offerings, and then you get to play with the big boys. Lots of hard work, lots of risk, but alas, just like the octagon, along came COVID and completely disrupted everything for me. My impressive headquarters that was filled with insanely talented people that gelled together perfectly to form the most positive collective energy anywhere, all swept away into the world of remote teamwork. Boom, decision time again. Close up shop, or do I once again put on a new white belt, evolve, and learn how to dominate a completely new landscape? Or do I stick to my guns, hope to ride out the changing tide long enough to eke out a retirement before it all goes kaput? Disruption can come in many forms: a pandemic, a groundswell of competition, or maybe even a new app that seemingly makes you seem antiquated overnight by comparison. And you have a choice to make. You can act like the ostrich and put your head in the sand and act like nothing's wrong, or you can lean into it and realize that even with all the skills you've acquired, the world is in a constant state of change. And like any true black belt, realize that there's always a new white belt to put on, new things to learn, so you could show the world what you're really made of.